Welcome to Chapter 12, Mindset and Your Dominant Thoughts. So I'm going to start this chapter off with a quote that is one of my absolute favorites. Whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. This is from Henry Ford. When I first read this quote over 20 years ago, it literally changed my life forever. When you think you can, when you truly believe and think that you can do something, doors just open for you. Things just work out. People come out of the woodwork to help you achieve your goals. But when you think you can't do something, all the obstacles get in the way. No matter what you do, things just don't work. It feels like you're just going uphill. The universe is responding to your energy and your magnetic vibration with the thoughts that we have in our brain. Now, I'm going to share with you more about the universal spiritual laws in chapter 14. So, what I want you to look at is ask yourself, what do I truly believe about creating a life that I love? Do you really believe that you can have a life that you're excited about? Do you really believe that you can achieve what you want? Or do you feel that success or having certain things or this or that or anything else is just meant for other people? I really want you to be honest with yourself here, because when you set out to manifest or achieve anything, if we have a set of unconscious beliefs or thoughts that feel that or that we believe we can't have it, we're not going to be able to get it. Or if you have that set of unconscious beliefs or thought that going, yeah, of course I'm going to have this because it's a desire of mine and my desires are driven by the divine. So these unconscious beliefs can either help us or hurt us. Now, many times what happens many times what happens when we set out to manifest something or we set out to create something, like a life that you're excited about, and you say, okay, I want this. What happens is sometimes our unconscious thoughts get in the way of what we're doing because we have what's called disclaimers or qualifiers that come into play. So what do I mean by this? So these are thoughts like, well, I want a new car, but I don't want to have to pay for the higher payment, or I don't want to have to pay for the insurance. That's a qualifier or disclaimer. So that is going to keep you from achieving getting a new car because you're like, okay, I want a new car, but I don't want this. So what that does is that acts as a barrier. Those qualifiers and disclaimers act as an energetic barrier for that thing coming into your life. And so look at what's hard in your life, and those qualifiers or disclaimers or those unconscious beliefs that you have, that's what's making you feel like everything is going uphill. So no matter what actions that you take, things just don't work properly and you can't get what you want. You've got one roadblock after another that's going to show up. And like I said, you're going to feel like that you're going uphill. But what happens is when you recognize where you currently are and where you want to be, and you can recognize that gap is where your mindset and your beliefs and your thoughts come into play. Okay, so if this gap right now is too big for you, you're going to have qualifiers and disclaimers. So if you had a really well-paying job, getting a new car would be a no-brainer. That qualifier or disclaimer in that gap of, well, I want a new car, but I don't want to have to pay for the higher insurance, or I don't want to have to pay for that higher payment, that's not going to be there because you have the funds to support that. So if the gap is too big, you're going to have these qualifiers or disclaimers. So when you can recognize if these come into play, then you can recognize, oh, okay, so maybe I should set a smaller goal Or again, those little small baby steps. Maybe I should either shift my goal or look at trying to bring something else into my life first so that that gap isn't as big. So when you look at creating the life that you're excited about, because that's why everybody's here. I mean, literally in over 20 years that I've been coaching, that is the number one thing that people tell me is, I just want to feel excited about life again. I want to feel happy. I want to feel like I'm in charge. I want to feel like I'm in control. And I want to feel like no matter what life can throw at me, that I'm going to be okay. And again, part of that is your mindset and your dominant thoughts. So what would have to happen for you to have a life that you're excited about? What would that be? Would that be a new job, a new car, a new partner, a new house? Would it be decluttering your current house or becoming debt-free or maybe losing 20 pounds? Or is it just a mindset shift? And sometimes, and usually more times than not, it's just a mindset shift that we need to start to build that momentum. So as you listen to this lesson, I want you to really think about and notice the mind chatter that is going on in your brain, okay? So your mind chatter is going to tell you where to start. Another big factor to help you recognize where this comes from is about your environment and the people that you surround yourself with, okay? So what you feed your mind and who you hang out with matters exponentially. And it matters, and you'll be able to see it in the results that you're getting and also the results that you're not getting. So if you surround yourself with people who are constantly complaining, who are the negative Nancys, who think life is hard, and they're consumed with lack, that is what you're going to experience more times than not. But if you surround yourself with people that look for possibilities in each situation, they look for opportunities, they are open to exploring creative solutions no matter what life throws at them, chances are you're probably going to have that same optimistic mindset and that you're going to quickly be able to achieve and get what you want. So I want you to think about something that you wanted to get in your life that you just manifested right away. And then I want you to think about something that you wanted in your life and you haven't been able to get it. Okay? Look at those results thus far. Is I wanted this, boom, it manifested super fast. I wanted this, but I still haven't been able to manifest that. So part of it is your beliefs, again, about do you believe that you can actually have this? Or is the gap too big? So this is when we look at our dominant mindset, when we look at that mind chatter, that actually tells us where we're at. So I want you to think about, let's just say that you move into a new place and you're like, oh, you know what? I love this place, but I think I really want a new lamp for my room. So you could do one of two things. You could go to a store, buy a lamp. Yay, you just manifested a lamp. Or two, just wait. So let's just say that you wait and then you go to work the next day and then your coworker says, oh, hey, my sister's moving and she's getting rid of a lot of her stuff and it's in my garage. So if you want to swing by after work and you can just take whatever you want free of charge, she just wants to get rid of it. So you head on over to your coworker's house and all of a sudden there's the perfect lamp, free of charge. So you just manifested that lamp. You're like, I would really like a lamp. That was a desire in here that you said, I would like a lamp. You stated that to the universe. So again, you could put that in motion. You could drive to the store and go get one, in which case you still manifested the lamp because you bought it. But in the other case, you said, I would really like a lamp. And then you trusted a lamp would manifest, whether you went and bought it or it was just going to show up. And then all of a sudden, serendipitously, you got a lamp. So when you believe in the little things like a lamp, you can build the muscles, those manifesting muscles and those belief and dominant thought muscles that can help you manifest and bring in the bigger things in life for you as well. This is huge. So in your journal, I want you to write a list of the top 5 people that you hang out with in your life. Top 5 people that you hang out with. And then I want you to write the top 5 people that you follow on social media. Tank is napping and he's barking in his sleep. He's my dog. He's so sweet. So top 5 people that you hang out with and the top 5 people that you follow on social media. Now, next to their name, I want you to write down if they are generally a positive person or generally negative person. And this is going to give you a clue as to what your dominant thoughts might be. Okay? Now, if you want a more positive outlook in life and you want to have more momentum in creating a life that you want, be very vigilant about the energy that you allow in your life, aka the people that you hang out with, okay? Literally everything from the people that you hang out with to the people that you follow on social media to the content that you consume. Be very vigilant and be mindful of the energy and the imprints of energy that that person or account, like the social media accounts that you follow, or the books that you read, all that stuff, the news, all the stuff. Be very vigilant on the energy that they hold, and if you really want that in your life. Now, I want you to spend some time journaling and reflecting about this, and once you're done with this, and really give yourself a lot of time to be honest about this, okay? Once you're done with this, head on over to the next lesson. And then I also want to remind you, as always, all it takes is one tiny 1-degree shift to make magic happen and create a life that you're excited about. I'll see you in the next lesson.